We are cooking this, making this right, getting this thing focused the right way.
Are you on regular YouTube?
Regular YouTube tonight. Might have to push this back just a little bit to get the whole thing in. And,
Don't splatter your masterpiece from last week.
yeah, I wanted to show everybody before I put it away. Joy called it a masterpiece. Aww. Here is the painting from the Sky Park. There's the bridge. There's the new cement thing they got over there where they're going to build a restaurant, and there's some kind of pavilion over there going. And then there's the one hill that goes down to Pigeon. So there you are. Masterpiece. Masterpiece theater. Not the theater, but the theater. Yes, the theater. And, where's my red phone? It has pictures of Guam on it.
I don't know where it is. Just go ahead and move along.
Well, I put in my title that I was going to paint Guam tonight. I've got to start practicing what Guam looks like and painting it because I have to make a gift for a friend. And so I was thinking about that. Oh, this is the leftover paper and painting stuff from doing that for the other masterpiece right here. So, as you can see, the paint nicely peels off. And we can now...
We had no power for hours. My computer shut down and everything.
Yeah, we had a fun day, and we just went for a walk, which is why I'm running a little late, because we were on time until it started to rain. We had to postpone our walk until after the rain. And so here we are after the rain. And it seems like every week paintbrushes disappear. I don't know where they go. They just seem to disappear. All right. Boy, did I have fun on Friday. Really had a good time. And if I had a bigger brush, which seems to, I don't know how that could elude me. I washed it with everything else, and now it's not here. Paintbrush after paintbrush, where do they go? Okay, I'm going to put a little extra paint right there so that when I get the other color, we can bring that down. And here's our other sky color. And I want to get this sky completely done before I start mixing the two. I like to pull the colors together and then do my back clouds. All right. Here we go. Coming down, coming down. And we'll let those two blend right there for a minute. Take it up a little bit and then bring it down some more. Okay. And then top it off. Bring it down one more time. Hey, paying for your son. If that's Ann Hayden, that is.
Today is her birthday.
Ooh.
Let's sing happy birthday to her.
Let's sing it?
Yeah.
Right this very second? No warm-up? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ann Hayden. Happy birthday to you. We'll skip the verse about the zoo. Some like that verse, though. Makes them feel like a kid again. So what I'm doing right now is I'm establishing my sky so that I can then, oh, I know where it is. It's in the crate here. Okay, let me find, I think we're gonna do some red sky and some purple sky. I even bought a special violet. I'm looking forward to using that. And now, I'm still in the same brush. And I'm gonna brush a few clouds in here. In several spots. I think I want a little bit more. Well, I think down here is probably going to be ocean anyway, or a beach or something. But let's see. Okay. One thing about painting in this tight, confined space, I have got both of my arms used to it. Used to painting. And of course that is because I'm a house painter. And when you're painting houses, your arm wears out a lot sooner than the house is done. So you've got to learn both arms. You've got to definitely paint with both arms. Learn how to be quick with both arms and all that. So we're going to do some back clouds up here. We're going to touch the blue, and do some back clouds. Kind of like that. I like that little bit of a little chimney cloud right there. And I'll do another chimney cloud right there. Kind of like that. And we're going to touch the darker now to give us some deeper contrast in there. And we'll be dabbing over this again later once it's dry. So you'll understand then what I'm doing now. And But I really like that chimney idea. I like that little chimney cloud right there. And let's get another one going here, like a cumulus nimbus type of thing. I think I like it with just one column going up. Like that. And then we'll work with that from here. And we'll put some dark. Okay. And then we'll just pull out the bottom a little. Right like that. We'll clean the brush a little. Then we'll fade this in some more down here. I think we could use another dash of clouds right in here. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna very nice, very nice. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of gray. Put some gray right across there. We'll fix that later, but you'll see how that plays in a little later when we come back. And maybe we'll put some gray clouds in here. And then what we do is we try to be the bottom of a cloud. Do you remember when Winnie the Pooh grabbed a balloon because he wanted to be a cloud? He was, I'm being a cloud, or something like that. And he had several balloons and he was trying to be a cloud or something like that. And I always appreciated that. Always appreciated Winnie the Pooh. So what we're going to do here is we're going to probably go for a little darker on this side. Maybe a couple of rain cloud looking things here. And then we'll put a real dark cloud right here. Like that. And then above our dark cloud, we'll put some cumulus nimbus in the distance. And we'll pull that out. Like that. And we'll touch a few more in there. I wonder what I would do if I put a horizontal one in there. Like that. Would that be cool? And we'll stretch that out a little. Yeah, I like it better vertical. And this is just the behind the back clouds we're putting on right now. But one thing the back clouds need is they need some white tips. So we're just gonna put some white tips right up in there. All right. And darken our dark a little bit more. All right, we'll see where that goes in the future. All right. And let me get out a few more brushes. Yes, I need the brushes. Who needs the brushes? We don't need no stinking brushes. Yes. You know, I need a little tiny wire brush so that I can clean my brushes better. They're just a little stiff. There's my favorite brush. I was looking for it.
Looks like you're going to paint a tropical scene.
Yeah, it's getting very tropical looking, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I saw. As a matter of fact, that's what I saw with the Guam photos I was looking at on my red phone. And I have no idea where I set it, but it's full of Guam photographs. And I had it like I was gonna, and I can't call it because I'm on that phone, so. Aha. Nope, that's not it. Thought I had it. You'd probably have to call it to find it.
Just proceed. Let me see if I can.
We'll see if we can find it. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking.
And just pray for all of our friends that have not been feeling good. The cruddy stuff was going around and people were not feeling good.
Matter of fact, when I was looking at the pictures of Guam, there was, it's absolutely clear water. Just the prettiest water you've ever seen. And so I'm looking for a brush that's gonna do, so you have to put these big, kind of like black rocks, and then we'll just put those there, and then we're going to put one like right there. Okay, we'll put that right in the water, right in the sauce. And
Are you looking for something like this?
yes. Is it on Never? Was that the only one?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you. I don't think that'll stay on long enough for me anyway. Yeah. Yep. So that black's got to dry. So we're going to work on our beach here, on our little sandy beach looking thing. Then we'll add our water and our waves as this dries. And looks like my sky's looking pretty good. I'm putting a some more color in the sky. I did. There it is right there. Okay. And a yeller feller. Okay, we'll dip that one because we want it to stay wet. We're going to make some grass. We're going to make some seagrass. We're going to make some regular grass. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Ooh, it's going to clog. Okay, we got past that clog. My paint shot the wrong way out the bottle. And of course, all I can do is hope that, here we go. This is the kind of like a seagrass look. All right. Now we wipe that off. And then we have to smear the paint on the easel so that just the tips pick up the color on the brush. And we put in our second color. We'll put some more down here. And we're just making seagrass here, or beach grass, I guess you would call it. And we'll try to get a few. Oh, look at that. Oh boy, oh boy. We just learned how to do seagrass even better. Look at that. Oh, a little bit too much paint on the brush there. We just want a few like that, yeah. Maybe one there. Then we smear that again and touch it again. And let's see, let's put one here. And one here. Because that seagrass does come in a row. You know what? We could do. Why don't we do one of those little sand fences too? Let's see. That's got to have a little more. There we go. I'm right there. Ooh. Did I touch black paint somehow? Great, great looking seagrass. We'll pull that up. Okay. Excellent. Now we take that brush and give it a little spin. Dab it off. Dry it. Yeah. Got to be careful. Some of that seagrass is almost up where I needed to fix my clouds. we'll just have to leave those clouds alone right there, but they look wonderful. Thank you, Lord. And then I'm going to smear on my palette some yellow and green, and see if I can't make a few little flowery things here. I think we could use even more yellow. I really like that. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do, oh, well, now that the sky is dry, I've got to do my sunset. We're just gonna do like, just a little, well, boy, I tell you, that's awfully beautiful. I don't know if I wanna mess with that or not. I really have to, because you see my water line is down here, and you can see the water is up way too high, so I do need to put a little bit of sunset in here, and I need to put just a touch on these clouds here so that we have just a little bit. Okay, and now I've got to do just a little. Unfortunately, I touched that black with my brush. Let's see. You'd be surprised how much I'm bending my body around to look at this and try to make it work. I've got to kind of reset myself here. I'm losing my perspective. Okay. I've got to get down to, well, I've got to get down to these rocks here. And the reason we're doing this is because of the water. And see, this is where I make my mistake, is I end up doing, I got ahead of myself with the grass and everything and didn't finish my sky. And I really should have, I needed to put the black on and I needed to do the beige, but I should have waited on the grass until I got the sky finished and tucked in under here, you know, because I've got to get some sunset on these clouds without messing up this grass, and it's really almost impossible to do. And then a couple of these black marks are a little high, but I think we'll be okay at that point right there. It's still not dry, but it's not, the rest of them are, I think The rest of them are pretty dry. Yeah, because... So we're just gonna put... We'll just have to do that grass again over there. And all right.
What you been up to lately, Nancy?
I mailed something this week to a Nancy. I think.
You mailed something to Misha.
Yep.
And then you mailed something to Chad.
I was going through the car and I found the old package that never got mailed.
Oh.
So I mailed it out.
Was it to Nancy in Ohio?
I don't remember now. I thought it said Nancy on there, but I can't remember now.
Well, you might be getting a package, Nancy. You may or may not be getting a package if you found something.
Did we promise you anything, Nancy, and you never got it? Well, just ask her if she never got something that we said we'd send her.
Yeah, a little cross.
Yep.
I think.
But then that's it. I found it in the car.
You found the cross.
It was a little tiny black box, and it had disappeared down in the car.
That was it.
Okay.
Well, it'll be coming, because I told
I got it in the mail this week.
I said, I don't know. Well, then, maybe somebody else got hers. Maybe you mailed them to the wrong people.
No. It was her black box, and her address was still in the box on a piece of paper. Ah. I don't mind happy accidents. They usually come out pretty good. Next paper towel. Wore that one out. Alright. Actually, I want the yellow and the orange together. Right there. That looks pretty fiery. Kind of lost track of my mind there. Sometimes I get too caught up in something. And you have to wait on acrylics to blend them in, otherwise they just all turn into a different color, that's not what happens with oil. Oil will stay the same color it is when you blend it, but acrylics will take on the color you put next to it, and you can't run them together. Okay. I believe I hit that pretty close. Okay. Oh, what you doing over there? We'll just have to get back in the blue. And back the blue. Back in the blue here. And let's see, that was not that blue. Yeah, it was that blue. That blue with a little bit of white. We just have to dye down that that red a little bit there, people. All right. Beautiful. Good, good, good. We got our water, we got our rocks, we got a distant setting sun. And now we're going to add a little yellow to our seagrass. As it comes up. And wait till you see what I'm getting ready to do next. There we go. I almost feel like it's time for that other, maybe. Let's see what it looks like over here. And a few pieces right there. Okay. We'll dip that one. And now we're back to ocean. Now I have to add water to the ocean paint this time because I don't want it to, well, these rocks will not cover. I mean, the paint will come through anyway. So we're gonna, oh, that one wasn't dry. I thought you guys were all dry. Oh, that one's not dry either. They've got to be dry. Rats. That's a mess. Gotta be dry. That's the part about acrylics. Gotta be dry. And hopefully this will still work out. It's a happy accident. So So we'll give that a minute. And how about if we put some yellow flowers on our seagrass? Maybe just a few. I'm not sure what kind of flowers go on seagrass, but I'm sure a few. Little orangey. While we're waiting for the other thing to dry, we're just gonna put a few little, yeah, we're gonna stick with orangey and yellow. And just the tip of the brush. And we'll put, meow, meow, meow. Is there something wrong? Does your litter box need changed or something? Oh, that's not it, huh? One of the funniest sayings I ever heard was, if cats could talk, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
They'll just leave. They like us in the dark. So you see, if I put a few little tiny flowers over here, then that will allow me to put bigger flowers up close. And that'll help the depth perception while I'm waiting for the. So, but oh, and those have a little. Get that little bit touch of red in those flowers. I think that helps. What do you think? Touching. We'll just do a couple more tiny ones. There we go. And that's got the red and the yellow on the same brush at the same time. So that's doing a wonderful job. Now, while we've got that loaded correctly, because there is such a deal about, you know, I get so excited when the paint's starting to come off the brush just right. And it's looking really good. And then the brush runs out. And I have to go get more. And it's like, uh-oh. Let's see if I can do some more of these little brushes in there. And I'll put these, oh, too big. So I will touch the red and the yellow here. And things come to my mind as I'm painting too. And one thing that just came to my mind was the flag, kind of like a flag that the grass makes, kind of a flag looking thing that waves in the wind, you know, like a seagrass kind of thing. And I'm thinking, oh, I'd like to do that for my taller seagrass. So what I'm going to do is I'm making the little tiny flowers for far away. Put some back in here. And then, so what I'll do is touch the red again, touch the gold again, and then, boom. See, we'll put bigger ones right here. Not enough yellow. And then the bigger ones make the smaller ones look farther away. Is that cool? And don't worry, I've still got a Bob Ross tree in my mind, but it'll be a palm tree. And the last palm tree I did was beautiful. You know, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Nope, no yellow. Gotta have that yellow. Okay, kind of lost the yellow there. So we lay down a little yellow, we wipe off the red, we pick up that yellow, and we dab just a little yellow on the left side. Try not to touch the red too much. You know, we just want to go right next to that red to get that contrast of red and yellow together. Ah, boy, that's great. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right. I'm gonna take a little bit of this yellow and touch a few of these red ones over here that don't have quite enough yellow on them, so that we have a little contrast. Because we are seeing the distance. Yes. Okay. I am dropping the flowers now. We've got our flowers. You know me, I have a hard time letting go. Hard time letting go here. I see just a few spots. We should fill in. As I learn how to do these flowers. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to build a few more flower stems, and because you know, sometimes I have paint on the easel and I just want to use it for something. So I use a light color and then come back with a dark right next to it. And then I'm going to take some white, and I'm trying to make a flag. You know how grass has that little flag that comes off of it, like blowing in the breeze? And that's what I want to do, so that it looks like there's a wind blowing. Ah, there it is. See it right there? Let's see if we can get that to happen again. Right there. Right there. Yeah. That gets a little breeze blowing. I think I'll even put one more right here. We're going to put a dark shadow right there. And then wipe off the dark and go back to the flag color. Try to push that and pull that out. Yeah, give us a little breezy look. Yeah. Now I wonder if I can get blue water, or whether or not I have to paint that
Ann said thank you for the birthday wishes.
I don't think like that. Looks like a tape like that. I feel like I'm not going to get blue water unless I have white. But I'm going to make it a thin white. And hopefully that mistake of the rocks will turn into something good. Let's see if I can find a clean spot on my paper towel here. All right. Oh, go for it, Donny. What could go wrong, right? Let's just get a fresh, let's see, got the green brush, got that brush, got, You know what I think I'm going to have to do? I may not be able to do it in my hour.
Darcy posted a funny thing on Facebook. It says, you attract what you fear. And then she said, I'm so scared of $42.3 million, just saying. Oh, that's funny. Hi, Ed. Been doing the 30-minute walk every day.
One thing about painting is you have to understand how the human mind works. And you see, the human mind is always assigning whatever it sees. When it says that the light goes from your outside through your cornea to your retina, and or through your retina, and then your cornea and your retina, and then the retina is the thing that attaches and sends the light up to your brain. And it says that it interprets what you see. You see whatever the light interprets. So you are subject to interpretation. And you see, when I do a brush stroke, the interpretation changes, believe it or not. Every time you make a stroke, the brain reassigns what that painting looks like. And that's why you see people staring at paintings for a long time, because when you stare at a painting for a long time, you start to see past what it looks like, and you start to see what it took to make it. And that's the part that I enjoy, beginning to see how a painting happens, what causes it, what the brushstrokes mean, and all of that. And I'm afraid my ocean is a mess, so we're going to probably have to do that later. And I don't really have a vision for it right now anyway, because I was planning on like a distant cliff and a rock and things like that. But so far so good. I mean, it's kind of interesting. So we're gonna let our ocean dry.
Hey Suzanne, it's Anne's birthday, everyone. Well, if everyone wants to wish her happy birthday.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a palm tree now. And
Suzanne said happy birthday, Anne.
Well, we'll see if we do this right. We'll have a nice palm tree right here. I haven't practiced a palm tree in a long time. I really need to practice that. Okay. I'll be all right. The light is coming from there, so that means we'll put the dark on this side, and the light on this side, and down she goes. All right. Now, let's see. We're gonna... We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. That. Now that. we're going to take a little black and a little green. Make some shadows here. And that's what that needed. Looks good. One little shadow right there. Touch it. Just touch it. And then right there. And right there. This one looks kind of odd. We gotta get some more. My palm tree's looking a little bit disturbed. It doesn't quite to know what to do with itself. We need to add a little bit more, some highlights here and
You
here.
have that in both ears or just one?
Just one. I can hear you fine.
I was just reading, I had read a meme, you know, a thing, you know, people share social media. It said, I might be hanging on by a thread, but it's attached to the hem of his garment, so I know I'll be okay.
Aww. That's a good one. Okay. I had to kind of get rid of that little black spot there. We needed some more light right here. And then maybe just a little dot of black. Things to come out of, and then on top of that dotted black, we'll put just a little surrounded brown. Try to figure out what it is that will make this a better palm tree. So, palm trees usually have those little things on them, right? Like, should have looked at a palm tree before I started painting one, just to remind myself of what they look like. Alright, I gotta let stuff dry here. Let's work a little bit on those clouds.
Ed said that he wants to start walking, but he was having a little issue with his physical body. So we pray that he can get a healing touch and be able to walk. Even adding some steps can help. Adding some steps.
Yeah, because that's part of the reason we have a hard time walking is we took so long to get to it. Okay. And it's too late to go walking after live stream, so we had to do it now, right before we came on. A little water and a little white goes a long, long way.
Hey, spaceman. Oh, today he has the 8-ball as his nose. Prayers for our friend Cher. She's not been feeling well for a little while, and cousin Eddie has not been feeling well. Prayers for him. Also prayers for Rhonda Gale's mother, because she fell again and broke her nose and broke different things and all this, and then I think then she fell again after that, and she's fallen quite a few times.
Right. She actually fell on the day of her MRI. I don't know if they were able to do it or not.
I've kind of lost track of how many times she's fallen, and
yeah.
And it's hard for Rhonda, because Rhonda grew up special needs, you know, and so emotionally, Rhonda was not ready for that. So, oh, and then our friend Michelle from Chicago, one of her friends is on a breathing machine because she's not breathing on her own. And her friend's name is Karen. She needs prayer. So
You mean, wow.
there's quite a few prayer requests that were sent.
Quite a few needs tonight.
Lots of things going on.
That is not the right brush.
friend Loggy Doggy said,
Oh,
happiness is a cabin on 800 acres, 3 lakes, 2 mountains, a forest, and no neighbors. I would have neighbors because I would invite my friends to be my neighbors.
so I'm just kind of waiting for things to dry so we work on our clouds. And
Did I mention Cousin Eddie? Pray for Cousin Eddie.
yeah, we are praying for Cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, sometimes people just wanting to do something with their life keeps them alive, because everything else tells them to let go. But then they say, no, I want to see my grandkids. I want to see, you know, another game. I want to see. And so we encourage everyone to live every day that you're going to live it. Don't just exist. Live it. Let God move through you. You know, everybody has a gift from God. Everybody's got a gift. And, you know, something that you do without even practicing is your gift. Because God gave it to you. I certainly appreciate all being here. You know, there's always some place to be. I appreciate that you decided to be here. Thank you very much for that. It is watching something be created, and that's always fun to watch something just come out of nowhere. I watched Bob do it for years, just in amazement. And what he did with 28 by 30s, what he did, just amazing. If I could get that edge of that cloud just right, I would really like to get this cloud to be like something I've seen. Yeah. A couple of times I've painted something and it looked like a glove or a dinosaur or something, and can I have a palm tree picture, please? I'm thinking I need another palm tree here, or something to help this one look a little better, and it's not.
I think it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, but
It's artistry. It's artistry.
Yeah, don't give me the artsy excuse. That worked the other day, but that's not working today.
No, I like that. Here.
I would like to see one. Okay, so. Okay. Probably needs to be a little bit more beige. Put some more. I totally forgot to put my purple in the sky. That's too bad. That's a different kind of palm tree. Totally different. Oh, there we go. Okay, that helped.
Ed said that he wanted us to know that whenever the spirit of heaviness or sorrow tries to come in for him, he turns it around and he comes back with the spirit of worship.
That looks like Guam.
Those are Guam. I just got them.
Actually, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Alright, we're going to let that tree trunk dry a little, add some beige to it. My ocean is still kind of wet. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with that or not. We're waiting to see. But I know I'm going to put some more blue in here.
I saw a little prayer that said, "Dear God, I bow my head and ask, please save this land from those who seek to destroy it. Amen."
When I tell a story, I have something inside of me that I have placed that germinates into it. And I've told stories about in the Bible because I read that part of the Bible so many times and studied the whole thing that I knew something and was able to tell a story because of it. So, whatever you invest your mind and your time in starts to live inside of you and grow and becomes what you are. So be careful what you watch. I think I mentioned before that I used to be able to watch certain shows. I can't watch them anymore. And if I do, it hardens my heart, and I'm not as good a Christian as I was. Because I had to harden my heart to watch that show. It's funny, but true. Ooh. You wonder, what's going to do the job? Which brush is it going to be that's going to make the difference? Oh, you know what? That little brush with the... If I have that somewhere... No, that's pointed. I need the flat tip brush. Flat tip brush.
Hi to Susan and hi to Gio.
Hey, Gio. Thank you for stopping and seeing us. When you did, that was so sweet.
Oh, so what do you think of this one? It's like a trouble. He's trying to do Guam, just from memory of looking at a few pictures. Susan said, congrats on reaching 600 friends, Donny.
I made 600? Is she talking?
You. Yeah, you have 600.
Subscribers?
Yeah.
Wow, yay! I remember when you hit 600. We had just, little did we know, we had just begun. I'm gonna have to get serious about this, huh? Gonna have to start getting serious.
Hi, Rhonda. We were asking everyone to pray for you and your mom earlier. Also, the prayer requests for, well, happy birthday to Ann. Everyone can say happy birthday to Ann. Today's her birthday. Ann Hayton, she's in the chat. I don't know if she's in the chat at the moment, but she was watching. She was watching. She commented in that she was, it was her birthday. And pray for cousin Eddie because he's been dealing with some of his health issues and been feeling very, very poorly. And pray for our friend Cher. She's not been feeling well lately, and she hasn't been chatting. She's just not, she's kind of been really not feeling well. And, oh, our friend Michelle from Chicago, her friend Karen was on a breathing support because she wasn't breathing on her own. And then, I can't remember what else I said. There were several. We always pray for Spaceman and Becky too, because they've dealt with a lot of health issues. Rhonda said they put her mom in a rehab center this afternoon. That's good.
Good.
Can give you a little bit of a rest, Rhonda, that someone's taking care of your mom closely, and you can maybe get a little bit of a rest from your worry. Susan said, everyone share Donny out so he can secure the 600, please and thank you.
Aww.
Rhonda said, yes, thank you.
Thank you. We have got Do you want to ask them
And
if
pray
they...
for Ed too. He wants to get out walking, he said, but his legs were bothering him, or his body was bothering him or something.
Body, yeah.
Rhonda's like, thanks for the prayers.
It is. And we thank the Lord for all that He's doing in our friends, in our neighbors. I ask you, Lord, for healing for everybody that watches my channel.
I was reading a thing somebody posted. It said, when it's not in God's time, you can't afford it. When it is God's time, you can't stop it. Ed's said thanks for the prayers. Rhonda says she wished her brother Ron was able to be there and help, but her nephew came back to help her. Thanks, Gio. He said, I just shared out to my 300 subscribers.
Aw. Still doesn't look like I want it to look. Palm trees are a little bit more difficult than I thought.
And then reading another thing, it said, no matter what knocks you down in life, get back up and keep going. Never give up. Great blessings are a result of great perseverance.
Yes, I remember one of my famous quotes was, the greatest achievements are attained through the strongest adversity. And that is the greatest satisfaction, too. Trying to figure out what to do with that black spot. Try to make it into something. See, it's on the, it looks like it's on the horizon, but actually it's much closer. And if I was able to put the ocean behind it, it would have been a better thing. But whether or not I put a palm tree on there, what if I put a palm tree, a couple palm trees there? But that
Susan,
would
the
be
Hillbilly
awfully
Chicken
small.
Ranch, said, happy birthday, Ann.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ann Hayden. Happy birthday to you. Okay. So I'm starting to see something here. If I could just get a brush that would cooperate. So we're going to lift this up a little bit.
Gio, Susan put you on her new channel list and watch later lists, and she'll be friending you sometime this week. She waits to friend on her thing, subscribing, meaning because she doesn't want YouTube to delete her as a subscriber. So sometimes she'll watch several of your videos, and then she'll comment on them, and then she'll subscribe. Because you know YouTube is kind of funny with this kind of stuff. I read another thing. A friend had posted on social media, and she had gone through a breakup, and she said, "I do not want someone who stands next to me because they are lonely. I want someone who stands next to me because they cannot imagine standing next to anyone else." That's me and you, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's me and you. Me and Donny aren't together because we're lonely. We're together because we are best friends. Rhonda said, "My birthday is June 14th on 5 Day." Susan said, "Happy early birthday, Rhonda." Yeah, her birthday's coming up. 10 days, huh? 10 days.
June already. I think I'm going to make the ocean come up to here. That's what I think I'm going to do when this all dries.
Suzanne said, "Happy early birthday, Rhonda."
Yeah. That's going to work. So what's going to happen this week when this dries, because I'm ready to sign off here. We've been on and only been on long enough, and I appreciate you being here. So this is up close, and this is up close, and there's a beach here, and this is the ocean that's going to roll into the beach. This is some more of the palm tree. I'd like to put another palm tree, but I'm scared since I'm having a hard time with this one. And
I like that one.
yeah, the stem looks good now. I've got the stalk looks really good, and the center looks good, and the leaves look good, so I'm happy. But I'd like to do another one, you know, to balance it. And So I might do another palm tree, maybe not, see how it finishes. I want to bring this blue over to here and make this an island in the distance, like a black volcanic rock island. So the blue is going to go up against that. And then that's going to make sense, and that's going to make sense, and everything else. So thank you all for being here. I enjoyed doing this, and you know, I wish every one of them could be perfect by the time I'm done painting, but that does not always happen. So I'm going to put the DW over here.
Ed said, good night, Donny and Joy, and everyone else in the chat. Have a blessed night.
And my cat.
And we're starting to get some of the, we're going to have to start saving some of the paintings here and there to be part of the 5,000 giveaway for Smoky Mountain Blessed.
Yep. I got to start painting more than houses every day. So we'll show you the update on this one next week and how everything worked out. Remember, I love you and Jesus loves you more. Appreciate you being here for this creation. And
Susan said the palm tree looks great.
And
Susan
thank
and I
you.
agree.
Yeah. And I'm trying to make the breezy little sticks of grass look better too. So that it's just doesn't look right. Thank you very much. I love you, and we'll see you next week. Don't forget that Thursday at 8, Team Jesus, and then Friday will be
Not this Friday.
up somewhere. No, I don't work. I'm not painting this Friday.
Yeah.
So Friday, after I get off work on Friday, we'll probably go do something.
Yeah.
Saturday live stream, 6:30, maybe earlier.
Susan said they're dealing with rain and lightning there. We dealt with a downpour of rain earlier. Heavy rain.
Everything is going good. So thank you. I love you. I bless you. Bless you. Good night.
Thank
Good night.
you everyone watching on TV.
Oh yes, and thank you for the
And
thumbs up on
replays.
TV. Good night.